Let's see if it... Oh, it doesn't want to be stable. Well, I... Legitimately... Oh, maybe it does. Lego! I didn't do anything to fix that, but it's working. Ish. Madzer, you wanted me to have a look at the mod hub. Hang on, let me just... Stream should be back up. Refresh if it's not. Apologies for the interruption. Right, Madzer, you wanted to look at the mod hub. What? Like, what in the mod hub did you want to look at? The in-game sound is very low. It's like the mod hub has a lot more stuff. Extra content, I'm guessing, is going to be like the collector's edition stuff. My internet is still being unstable-ish, but I'm hoping I'll be able to stream through this. How do I already have mods? There are mods out. Giants released a bunch of mods today. In fact, everything bar the saddle track got released today by Giants. And Wobster for government subsidy. Bales make a sound when you touch the shed? Nice. Let's, I don't think they've got the website updated, though. I don't think Giants have the website updated to the 22 mod hub yet. I checked earlier and it was still showing the 17 mods. I might need to actually read. It is more organized. It's organized the same way the shop is. It's kind of the same way 19 was, where they're using the shop categories. Let me know if the stream is unwatchable, by the way, and if it is, I will reboot my internet and see if that helps. Oh, the mod hub's refreshed now? Hang on. Is this using the same settings as yesterday? Yes. Hey, Kai. And even as a section for crossplay? Nice! So, Bean and Kai and people who missed it, Giant sent me a little care package today. In it was this. Ooh. The collector's edition. As well as some chocolate and other goodies. And a hat. Where did I put that? Oh, the hat's over there. I dropped my marshmallows. I dropped my marshmallows from Elmcreek. Collection edition is like €60. Yeah, Bean, I kind of worked out roughly at an estimate how much this now has numbered ranges. You can edit the max to know. Oh, nice! I was wondering that. So, yeah, I was sent effectively the press pack for FS22 by by giants, which is very kind of them, and like that looks like you can get in under there. Hang on, can you get in? Because that looks like, yeah, that's modeled under there. How do you? Oh. This is a new save, and I have not explored this place well enough, apparently. This is neat. That's cool. Let's get time just turned down to... I think 5 times actually should be fine. What I'd like to do... I went for old controls. This is gonna sound insane. I'm gonna sell everything. I'm gonna sell everything but... and... because I want to try something. So, let's go with the absolute smallest of everything, including this. So this requires at least 5 horsepower. I need a tractor that has at least 85 horses. I will also need a cultivator. Okay, 12,000... 19,500, 3 meters. Okay, let's get a... This is 2.5. Yeah, this is the smallest cultivator. Needs 90 horse. That's the smallest seeder. Okay. I sold stuff that I didn't need to. Let's also get a planter, because I want to do a bit of everything. I will need to buy probably 2 tractors. It's looking like the Massey 55 is going to be one of them. Let's get some Continental. Can I put wide tires on? Yeah, wide tires. We'll get this with a front loader. Oh, front loader style. Yeah, this is a much nicer design than standard. Front 3-point with quick if front loader attacher and just the biggest engine. Oh, that's... Ooh, we'll go wide tires too. And number plate... type... Type 1... Actually, type 2. Can I fit... No. Massey... Ah! Massey boy. Massey boy fits. So we get that for 108 grand. And I'm not doing insanity, don't worry. Kind of want another brand of tractor. Oh, screw it. Let's get the baby Fendt. With wide tires. And a Type 2 license plate, front and back. Skinny boy. Do I not have the Giants bonus bundle? Probably do. Where's There's an option I need to change. That goes off. That goes on. Trailer fin limit is cool. I tried it out last night and it's very interesting. Also, this teeny tractor has a surprising amount of power. What's this? This is the Fendt 200, the Orchard Fendt. It is absolutely tiny, but I love it. Oh, what's trailer fill limit? I can't demonstrate at the moment, but what it is just want to make sure that my internet is going to cooperate while I explain this. What the trailer fill limit is okay, this is not a good place to be storing stuff. Got it. Especially not with this tractor. Just kind of waiting for my internet to want to cooperate with me here. Don't cut trees next to the world border. Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea. Guys, is the stream watchable? Because I'm seeing the bitrate going everywhere. Trailer fill limit, I think it should be stable for another couple of minutes so I can do this. Trailer fill limit is, with like grains and whatnot, the trailer will fill up to its weight limit, not to its volume limit. So, I tried it on the French map last night and the trailer wouldn't fill. Couldn't get completely full. Also, I need to get a trailer, just realized. A trailer would, in fact, be helpful. Fine for me. Okay, I'm just making sure. Like, I'm just making sure. I see lots of red and lots of drop frames, and I get concerned. So, like if I bring up a trailer here, if I can find them. Trailers. So, is that the smallest trailer in the game? Apparently so. So this trailer can take either 8,000 litres or 2.4 tons, whichever is smaller. BKT tires on. Hey, Polly. Don't need cover. We'll leave it without a license plate. Getting the odd buffer, but it quickly fixes itself. I'd prefer no buffer. But apparently my ISP has other ideas. Let's get that. And this. I'll need a front loader for the Massey. What front loader did I put on the Massey? Did I get the small by trailer from Hot Up? Yes, but I'm not going to use it on this map. quicker. That was a big buffer. It's still showing red. Yeah, I did notice that 40. Let's get a Q5M, I guess. And bog standard bale spike should be okay. I'll also want a... can't afford that. First time playing seasons takes a bit of getting used to it. Yeah. Right, let's get the front loader on this and hope that I bought the right one. You want to experience the base game? I mean, you can play without mods if you want to, Madzer. There's no rule that says that once mods come out... This has daytime running lights. There's no, like, rule saying that you have to use mods when they're out. You can run unmodded for a bit if you want. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what modders can come up with for this game, especially in terms of scripts. The scripts are going to be interesting. That dropped frames counter is only increasing. Yeah, the engine on this needs to be on to unload. I forgot that bit. No, this won't have... Hey, Harold, I'm doing okay. I'm doing better than my internet is, apparently. My internet is having a bad day today. You're the only one getting in trouble with the AI. The AI can be weird at times. It's... At the end of the day, it's still Farm Sim AI. Right. That's... that done. Mikhail Belt Baler, nice. Looking forward to that stuff, 40. Right, let's leave that there. Harold, cheers. Harold the 25th. Or is that the 75th? That looks like an L. That's 75. Harold the 75th. I don't know what happened to the other 74 Harolds, but thank you for the follow. Hope somebody makes an umbilical system. That'd be nice. Let's bring the baby Fent down to the yard. And then, I'm gonna send this off with the plow. Get the fields ploughed up because they will need... They won't need ploughing, they will in a second, because I've just realised periodic ploughing isn't on yet. Crop destruction can go off, because I've always hated crop destruction. They weren't as odd. They weren't as good. I mean, that's a good reason for the other 74 to have gone away. Yeah, I sometimes struggle with Roman numerals, so... Because I'm not used to reading numbers as letters. I was never very good at calculus. Okay, trying to fit stuff into this barn right now, not a good idea. Okay, take that off, and we'll get you plowing up this field over here. Now I need to grab the Massey. Leave the trailer there. Take the front loader completely off her. For now at least. Bring the baler down and get baling. I have realized I may run into a bit of trouble when it comes to seeds and lime. Ooh, lime and seeds and whatnot, yeah. I might need to immediately do some contracting. Which isn't a bad thing, necessarily. By the way, if you're wondering which map I prefer, base game, I've had a weekend without baler on. Prefer this. And I've only had 2 hours in this map. I just restarted the save because I wanted to play with different equipment than what to start with. There's a basement, but it's still very limited. Like, the big criticism I have over this map is the starter area is very limited in what you can store. Like, you're basically storing stuff out in the elements for a while. Which is less than ideal. Can I just point out this mower, or the baler looks perfect on the back of this? Hopefully I see it be possible like in 17. I never really... Like, I understood why it was there, but I never really liked it. Call me... Yeah, stick in the mud or whatever. I never really liked IC. It's cool if you're doing, like, hyper-realism roleplay, but I don't see the point of it. Any idea what mulchers are used for? They're used as... They're used to basically delete grass, I think. Or eat... Yeah, I think they're used to delete grass in, like, forestry areas. You said you're not going to school because you don't feel well. Any idea what the 100 collectible... 100? Are you sure there's 100 MPB? Because I... What's that? I have no idea what this thing is. Like... Hang on, let's... This is the... Yeah, I do have cheats on. Where is the baseball? Diamond. Should stand out. I recall seeing it on the map. There it is over there. Actually, let's use the pickup to get over there. Why am I using cheat run when I have pickup? Oh, is it the little toy cows? Shows 0 of 100. Well, there's bound to be one at the baseball diamond. So let's find it. There's one at the animal dealer. There's got to be one here. Giants generally put them at... you know, this kind of feels like this could be used as an FSL thing. I like how they've got, like, fake sponsors and stuff going here. Could be under the scoreboard. Maybe on home base? No. Maybe up in the stand? Presume you can get up into the stand. You can get up into the... That's cool. So if I was hiding a collectible somewhere in here, it would be on top of the stand. Or maybe in the... 9 more tractors to be found. So there's a variety of different stuff. That does give you 1,000 as you just saw. So let's see if we can find any other collectibles in town here. Because, like, it's just a case of finding something. There's gonna be one around here. This stands out too much to not have a collectible. I've played enough farm sim games to know the collectibles are usually around points of interest. So there's gotta be one over here somewhere. It won't be up on top. You were never a fan because you saw... I'm kind of with you there, Madzer. I'm not gone on the FSL. If Giants asked me to commentate, I'd commentate, but... It's, yeah. What's with the long boy bag? Something's telling me there's another collectible in the baseball area. You know when you get these feelings and they're probably wrong? Phoenix Con. I might do that regardless with the push mower thing. I'm also going to be lazy and wait for somebody to bring out a map that shows where the collectibles are. Right, back to the yard we go. Why go slow when you can have all the speed? Also, I saw people complaining about the grip in the trucks, and it might be the lorries, but this feels fine. That felt fine to me. This looked suspicious. Can you go down into the... No. Is there one under here? No. Interestingly. You have made a slight mess of this. I don't know MPB because it's like... It's definitely not 10 to get the icon to find them all, because I actually found 10 of the collectibles. There were at least 20 on French... There would have been 20 on the French map, actually, just going off the same pay scale. I found half of them on the French map, and nothing popped up. There's one in the basement of the barn. In here. Is there? You sure? Because I'm not seeing it if there is. Like, guide me to it, Farming Boy. Like, I'm not seeing it, and I'm not getting any, like, pick up collectible thing. So either I'm blind, or there's none in the basement to the barn. You could be wrong. Yeah, I think you're wrong. Because, like, you'd imagine there would be one in here somewhere. But I couldn't find it the other day. I might not have looked hard enough. There might end up being one in here somewhere. But, can you pick up the brick? No. But, there doesn't seem to be, at least. Right. Back to fixing the ploughing job over here. Because the AI left a few little gaps, and I'm too much of a perfectionist to let that slide. I love how I was able to stream for 8 hours on Saturday. With problems only right at the very end. 4 hours yesterday. Better part of 6 hours Friday. Not even able to stream half an hour today without my internet just dropping all of the frames. I love that about my provider. It's like, will work, but only on certain days. There's probably a collectible down this creek here somewhere. It's kind of neat that there is just this little creek going through the map. Right, back to bailing. I raised the baler up when I should have dropped it. Or done nothing, I guess. Would have been the best option there. Right. Let's get these bales made, and then we'll sell the bales. I have no reason to keep the bales right now. We'll sell them off, and I'm kind of wondering if the collectibles are going anywhere, because on the French map they do go somewhere. Like on the French map, they appear at your house. I'm kind of curious if there's going to be a little a little toy tractor around here somewhere. Or is that just a French map specific thing? How do you get up there? Oh, up the ladder here. Let's see what's up here. A basketball for no good reason. Yeet that out the window. Yeet this out the window. Yeet the chair out the window. Fan can go out the window. If I can pick stuff up, it's going out the window. Watering can? Out the window. This brush. Window. This jug. Window. There's been, oh my god. Bucket. Be gone. Second watering can. Yeeted. I'm kind of curious if this is all going to be in like a neat pile down at the bottom, or if there's just going to be stuff strewn around, because I'm not even aiming. If this is all somehow in a nice, neat little pile, I'll be amazed. Sports duffel bag. To the window. To the wall. You can go out as well. Additional yeetage for you. And okay, I'm gonna stop because you can throw all the paint tins out. That's... Ooh! There's the stairs. Oh, I could have got up the easy way. And here's the mess I made. That can stay like that now. Hey Chris, what's my thoughts on this game in comparison to previous versions? Very, very different. And honestly, much better. This is, I think, the best farm sim game yet. Like, the changes Giants have made have been in response to, like, problems with older games, for the most part, and, you know, stuff that hasn't been raised as a problem, but could have done with improvements. The only downside is that there seem to be some minor issues going on with certain people trying to download the game. I've heard that it's a bit of a mess on PS4 at the moment. Although the people who are complaining about it on PS4 are being a bit potentially overly dramatic. That's my opinion. It's fantastic, Manzor. I love it. There's a reason I was so upbeat during all the streams. Plant texture. The planted texture, yeah. Do you know? I think not necessarily the planted texture, but something needs to change between the planted texture and the fertilized texture, because it's very difficult to tell the difference. Right, let's get this done there. Empty the baler. Park the baler there, and back to the shop to pick up the bale accumulator. I'm not even kidding, Xander. There are people who are behaving like that, and it's like, it's release day. Everybody wants to download the game. Of course there are going to be some server issues happening. You know, I get that it's frustrating. I totally do, but like, don't say the game is bad because you're having issues downloading it on release day when everybody's trying to download it. You only used to play using mods on console. Just made that a bit more interesting for you. I mean, mods will come. Release day obviously isn't the best time to be looking at the game from a how many mods are there perspective. Because the answer is always going to be 0. Well, it's like 7, I think, mods available at the moment. Chainsaw cutting. I did see that somebody managed to break a tree earlier in the Discord. I can't quite remember who, but I did see a picture of a very broken tree. Sorry, got a feeling there might be a collectible here. If there's 100, they've got to be fairly frequent. Is kind of my thought. So like I'm gonna stop in places where I think there's a decent chance of one. And buildings that stand out like this, I think always have a decent chance of one. No, maybe under the bridge. I'm just gonna be a bit of a bridge troll here. No. Interesting. Kieran the Odo. 1. I'm fairly sure that's not how your name's pronounced. But Kieran, cheers to the follow. What was the gift? It was many items in a box shaped like a bale. Let me get some of them. So, that's from FS19. I have a rather lovely farm sim hat. I have a farm sim mug, FS22 mug. I have this. They straight up sent me the collector's edition. This is not going to show up very well, but they oh. Yeah, it's not going to show up at all. They sent me a key ring. And some chocolate, some olive oil, a little buckety thing here, which I presume is how it's going to be presented in game, actually, now that I think about it. And some marshmallows. In other words, they sent me the press kit, and I have no idea why. It just appeared this morning. Used to watch me on YouTube. I knew it was Kieran, but the Odo kind of caught me off guard. And so I just reverted to saying Kieran the second time. Apologies, by the way, for my internet being a turd. Iman Haxiex. That's a name I butchered. I can tell you right now, that's not... I didn't pronounce that right. I apologize for making your name sound terrible, but thanks for the follow. Kind of weighing out games, wait 6 months when the game is actually done to think about buying. Yeah, if you're not... If I'm on console, I'm not, I'm on PC. The achievements are in the main menu. There's 45 of them. There are... Yeah, a lot of achievements now. The servers are down. Ooh. Yeah, that's not good, Gucci. Maybe there is an update and that's why the updater was shouting at me. I had a bit of trouble launching the game today because the updater was getting angry and trying to update the game and then complaining the servers were down. So maybe there is an update. But I'm kind of a bit cautious of the updater because on Friday it was broken and was corrupting people's installs. So, and I think the same thing was happening earlier today. You put in the code to download and it won't load. Eee, not good. If the marshmallows are from Elmcreek about... Can you make marshmallows? I genuinely don't know if you can make marshmallows. If you can, I will. 100% will. You can't make marshmallows. I will, however, just as a nod to giants, make olive oil and chocolate. Still don't know how you feel about FS22. Well, Yanis, you didn't like 19. So, like... I don't know how you'd feel. I have to keep this moving, by the way. It does a weird thing if I don't keep this moving. Also, bale accumulator. This is exactly the kind of thing that I actually wanted for the farm sim when they put in, like, I wanted conventional bales and I wanted an accumulator. Kind of wanted a different accumulator to this, but this works nicely. Not sure about this one. This one has more. This one has more 17 vibes than it does 19 vibes, yes. If you know what I mean, it just... Which is funny, because I, to this day, cannot stand FS17. There's a reason that when there was a whole FS17 versus FS19 debacle, because people got angry with the new Sky. I was very much on the side of FS19 because I was just like, FS17 I never want to touch again. But the components of marshmallows, well, that's eggs. It's eggs and sugar, if memory serves, are marshmallows. For 17 to 19, you're entitled to like what you like. FS22 is only better for console players, the exact same as 19 with mods. It's very much not, Harry. Like, I genuinely don't know how you can say that. I understand that there's gonna be people who don't like it. What I hate about 17, I just played it so much that I burnt out so badly that to this day I just can't. I just can't. Like, it's not that I thought 17 was bad, it's that I burnt out of it so ridiculously much that I, what, is the price variance for straw like? Okay, so we're rock bottom prices right now. Still, let's sell the biomass plant because that's got the... Oh god, it's miles. Well, we're going on an adventure, kids. You don't like the look of 22, but you gotta go with the times, I guess. I like how 22 looks. Like, I can understand why people don't like how it looks, because it's kind of somewhere in between. Could have changed things like sun spuds, etc. I mean, I guess, but remember, Harry, Farm Sim, and this is coming from Giants themselves, Farm Sim isn't intended to be a hardcore simulation experience. It's just not. That's not what Giants want to make. Giants want to make a game that people can mod into being a hardcore sim experience if they so wish, but also a game that is accessible to people who don't know the first thing about agriculture. Because, like, when I started the farm sim back in FS13, I knew nothing about farming. I knew, like, tractors were a thing and you seeded stuff. Didn't understand how anything worked. Now I'm the kind of person that will try and make... that will download all of the realism hardcore mods and come up with ways to make farm sim more difficult for myself. I wonder is there collectible on this bridge? That is a jank transition. I'll simp for Giants all day because they sent me nice things and they're just good guys and girls. Just good, genuinely good people. I'm not gonna like praise everything they do because that transition is jank. sounds the menus make. Well, you can turn that off, Dowler. That's the thing about the menu noises. They can be switched off. They're not enforced. I just have them on because I kind of like it. Like, it's not the most pleasant sound in the world, sure, but I kind of like them. Would you guys prefer I turn the menu noises off? I can totally do that. I can turn off the menu noise if you guys want, but I have to be honest, I like them. They're kind of happy. Also, I want to get some really good bread so I can try that olive oil. Yes, I'm that kind of person. What is this? What is this? Sell wood? No, I'm not wanting to sell wood. That's obviously the wood sell trigger. Where is... There's only the one trigger here. What? Do I need to take it off the fork, I guess? Yeah, you do, Barn Lodge. That's the way it works since 19. You don't need to buy it, Farming Boy. That much I am sure of. There we go. Just took a minute. Yeah, you gotta fully place it. I guess it's because it was locked onto the bale fork. That that's how they're doing it. I've sussed the system. The bale forks have auto lock. The bales automatically lock to the forks. That's why round bales are working now. They automatically lock themselves to the ground. And to like round bale lifters. The collectibles are cool. I'm honestly for the collectibles here, I'm probably for the most part gonna wait until the map is out of like the positions, because somebody's gonna put it up on like. If I Google it now, I'd probably find a map of the positions. Actually, let me try Googling it now and see if there's a map. Simulon is being very confused. He got stuff as well today, and he's confused by it for a good reason. Hang on. FS22 Elmcreek collectibles. I have no idea where I'm going. Let's go to... No, not Google Maps. That's not going to help me at all. No, close Google Maps. I want images. I'm looking for a map. Maps is clearly the... Maps is clearly what I'm looking for here. No, there's no actual collectible locations map yet. But I have always liked Dowler, the collectible system, because it is just an excuse for you to kind of explore the entire map. I think modders should use it so people can explore their entire maps. Nor for the French map. Yeah, the French map I found most of them just by sussing them out. Speaking of sussing them out. Which of the two would I prefer? I prefer this map, honestly, Fenton. Straight up answer, I prefer this map. I have more time in the French map. But I feel like this one... And this comes with the disclaimer, this is my opinion, yours may be different, don't hate on me for it, I'm not going to hate you for your opinion. I feel like this one better represents an area that could be believably real. The French map is very good, but this one just feels more believable to me. Even though it doesn't feel believable as a Midwest map, it's a bit too hilly for that. Very much feels like a New England, East Coast, North America kind of map. Like, I don't think it suits what Giants says it is. I think it suits my interpretation of what it is just based on seeing pictures of it and now playing it. The French map looks like a generic European map. Yeah, auto-unload is now a thing in-game, Madzer. You can set the round baler to auto-unload. Which I didn't believe until I was doing a contract yesterday. And auto-unload was a legitimate option. Time to go over the Bridge of Jank again. What's funny is I think you can see a bit of development here. Like, you can tell this bridge was supposed to be down on this level, but they realized that if it was down on that level, the train couldn't pass under it without clipping. So they just moved the bridge up and then janked the road to meet it. Like, that's clearly what happened there. Because that's exactly what I'd do. AI traffic's still brutal. AI traffic is still made of leadcrete. It's still just the most dense and powerful thing in the world. I reckon with the base game pickup you could get a good bit of air going. Now that I think about it, I probably should have just loaded the bale into the back of the pickup and run off. Also, can you get over these? I've just realized this is at the very, very edge of the map. So I think you can't actually get over the fences here. Yeah, no, you can't. There's an invisible wall. See, that's how to do map borders. Place stuff outside the map so that it feels like you're in a real place. And it's probably the same thing here. Yep, invisible wall. Like that, if I were to give one tip to map makers, it's steal something that both Bell and Oxygen David kind of pioneered, which is the invisible map border. Because it just brings you a bit more into the map. It makes it feel a bit more like a believable, real place. There is a collectible in here somewhere. Of that I am sure. This place stands out too much to not have one. It's just a case of finding it. But I'm not gonna spend 20 minutes looking. Hang on a second. Why can you climb up these? Why can you climb up there? There must be a reason. It might just be for the view, to be honest. Or it could be for this collectible. Giants proving that sometimes asking questions is the correct thing to do. Actually, very rarely asking questions is the wrong thing to do. Does the dev control thingy still work in this one? What do you mean, Dowler? Turning on dev mode? Yeah. Still works. So that's 2 cow locations, because I know there's one over at the animal market. And 1 tractor location I found. Completely legitimately by... Well, 1 stumbling across it for the cow over at the animal market. The other 2 sussing them out. There is, by the way, going to be there is another placeable somewhere in town. That somewhere is probably here. This stands out. This area stands out quite a lot. So let's see if we can find it. Do I keep saying placeable? Collectibles. There's gonna be a collectible in here somewhere. Because, again, giants like putting them in places that are points of interest on the map. This being the dairy, it's very much a point of interest. And it does stand out as just a location. Now the question is... will I be able to find it within the next couple of minutes? Because I'm not just going to stand... I'm not just going to run around here for the next 20 minutes looking for it. I am going to do this in a nice, sane way, which is a bit off-brand. Guess what you got? Oh, did you get the care package as well, Chris? I'm just gonna abandon that search for now. Yeah? That's genuinely awesome of them to send it out. Yeah. For people who are new over the last few days, there's something you should know, even people who've been here for a while. I'm one of these people that I don't really see myself as better than anybody. I have a lot of imposter syndrome at times when really cool things happen to me, and kind of wonder when the other foot's gonna drop. So to get the care package this morning was very, very unexpected. Even to get early access was somewhat unexpected. There's gonna be one over here. There's a collectible over here. I smell it. I can feel the collectible. It's probably not a bottle of gas though. Why can you go up there? Now what's up here that Giants want you to find? It's a trailer. I like how none of them so far have required me to get a telehandler out. Hello, second collectible. A cedar. I remember in, was it 17? I think it was. There were a couple that... Hang on, why do I not have you running on this field? You should totally be plowing. Just because... Getting reports of clutch not work. Clutch feature was removed on console. That's why it doesn't work. Something that ain't in the game can't work. Oh, I got bored and threw a lot of stuff out the window up here, by the way. So just excuse the mess. I got bored and wanted to see how much stuff in the upper level of that shed you could throw out the window. Turns out the answer's a lot. Kind of want to collect up stones, but also no, because it takes forever, so I'm just going to cultivate. If you do manual gearbox, you have to use the clutch. No, because I'm using manual and no clutch. It's the simple answer, Mazzer. No, it's not forced. In fact, I can show you in the menu. Because I'm on PC, I do have the clutch option. It's here. Gear shift mode, manual with clutch, automatic. Yeah. And even the shuttle controls are manual or automatic. So it's very much personal preference. And I've got to give Giants props for giving those up. Like, how many times have I said in the past that the best thing in a game is more options? How many times have I praised SCS for the sheer insane number of options you have in console is again? I mean, Polly, I'm going to be honest. I don't think a lot of people are going to use clutch. Can you get into this building? Or is it just the... Why is this building here? It's just for decoration? It's just for decoration. My concerns about the money that I had a little bit ago are kind of going by the wayside now because of all the collectibles I found. How do the shuttle controls work? Are you using a controller, Xander? Because I know on keyboard the shuttle is space. On controller it's the right trigger and left stick pressed down. You're on control. Yeah, right trigger, left stick. And then the gears are the D-pad. But also with right trigger held down. Which is why sometimes you'll notice me just rolling the tractor forwards when I'm trying to get in, When I'm trying to change gear, you'll notice that I roll the tractor forwards a bit, or when I need to change driving direction. It's because I'm using an Xbox controller and I need to use the shuttle control, which requires the throttle be pressed. Effectively. I'm not just being weird. We're doing it for funsies. Also, I know that I could just direct seed on top of the ploughed ground. I am aware of that, but I like being relatively neat and tidy and doing things relatively correctly. So, I probably should have put down the lime first. Now, I need to get lime and I need to get seeds and I need to get... I won't be able to afford a spreader for the lime. By the way, somebody's already worked out. Hold throttle and brake when gearing into reverse. That would work. New games are released, there are always people that complain. I personally think so far... yeah, like, game releases, it's 2021. When's the last time you heard of a game release going flawlessly with no problems whatsoever and no, like, server issues or weird bugs that got missed? And, you know, people complaining about there being some bugs are the kind of... Well, the people complaining about server issues, I'm like, it's 2021. Everything's on a server. Doom Eternal 2020. Fair enough.